In today's video, we see over 30 truck campers from Overland Expo.
How's it going? It's Noel Gauthier from Hardsider Campers, and we make a hard-sided camper that folds. We have a composite shell here that allows you to kind of have a protected, insulated interior, kind of no matter the weather. And then when you fold it up, you now get kind of all the benefits of a folding camper. When you fold it, there's like no tucking, no folding. And if you kind of take a look in here, you can kind of see we actually have like glass windows. The outside is made out of super fabric, so that's like a hydrophobic material that sheds water naturally. And then again, all those panels are insulated. The sleeper is actually removable from the top, from the shell right here. So you can actually remove the upper section of the sleeper during the off season and just have a regular truck kind of cap during the off season. So this is a lugged construction. So each one of these racks is designed specifically for that truck. So it's kind of within millimeter accuracy of that individual truck. And then all of these components here are our own extrusion and then bonded together. We have integrated interior and exterior lights, both red and white, and then an integrated brake light as well. On the inside of this build, we've got a pretty basic setup for this particular Tacoma with what we kind of call our utility shelf. That gives you a spot for gear, electronics. This one has an air conditioning unit, and then an area down below for some of your utilities. We've got water and power down there. And then the whole unit, we've got T-Track inside and outside for different accessories, inside or out. And then this unit up here also has our roof rack, so you can put gear or solar up top. And these are hand built in Cincinnati, Ohio. So come check us out at hardsider.com and we can get you set up.
Hey, this is Taylor from Shanty. We're here at Overland Expo West 2024. It's the 15th anniversary, pretty cool. We're excited to be here. One of our most popular products now, we released it this last year in August, is the Dwell Shell. There's a lot of camper shells out there. The cool thing about this one, it follows what we believe and what we're all about. All aluminum, no woods rot or mold, no canvas, and it's insulated. So it's all hard-sided aluminum and it's insulated. We have the truck camper, we fit most trucks, full size, mid-size, up to 8-foot beds. We have options. You build we have the shell that fits your truck, and then the pass-through up to that hard-sided insulated pop-up. The cool thing about this, you got come standard with your side doors for easy access. And then you also have accessories like the MOLLE panels you can throw in the side doors. And also the cabinets, side door cabinets you can throw in to store stuff from those cabinets. Tons of storage options without losing your truck bed space, but you still have a ton of space to store items, tons of access from the side doors. And then you have that upper sleeping area. One of the coolest parts about this, it's all lockable. So you can lock all the doors on top, you can lock all the side doors from the inside and the outside. So if you want to really lock this thing down, whether you're inside of it or outside of it, you can. Keep others out, keep your gear safe. It has a dual pass-through panel system, so you can remove either panel to get up and down. And there's different accessories and options for this. Obviously, you can do a roof vent fan, 100-watt solar panel. There's a USB and lighting kit that gives you lighting. So it gives you lighting on the side bed doors as well as in the upper sleeping area. There's a light, it's dimmable. There's also a lighting and USB kit up in the sleeping area as well. Just connect that to an EcoFlow Jackery system and you're ready to roll with all the power. Connect a solar panel to it that's mounted on the roof. We got lots of different options for you guys. Another product that is just in the exhibitor parking here, very similar. It's our hard-sided RTD. So it's pretty much that top section of the roof or the Dwell Shell without the truck camper. So you can throw that on any SUV with a good rack system. And then you have that all hard-sided, insulated, all aluminum sleeping space up on top of your vehicle. It's literally like a tree house. You can open up all the side doors as you see on this one, have tons of airflow, tons of views to enjoy. If you guys want to find out more, if you want to dwell different, just go to antishanty.com.
Hi guys, I'm Joe with Harker Outdoors. Welcome to the Outside Adventure Expo. We're going to show our little campers here to you. First undo the latches on these guys. And then just pop it up. Then pull out the bow. And you're ready to start setting up your camp. So we've got a nice entry level at $74.99 to get into these things. Cool features about these that you're not going to see in any other wedge style camper is we eliminated the crossbar going across from these. So now you don't have to crawl to enter into your tent. Another thing we've done is we have a bow on the top here, and we have an enclosure, the annex, that comes down past the tailgate. So now that just added an extra 1.5 feet to your camper space. So now you have the ability to get in, change your clothes, and then hop into bed. So another cool feature is if it's cold weather outside and you just want to hang out inside your camper, you leave your bedding on the bed and just lift it up. And now you can set some chairs up inside here and just relax. That's our basic features of our camper. You can come over to this one. This one gets a little bit crazier. We have a kitchen built out. Climb in here. With the camper, you just lift the bed up, keep your bedding on there, and then you can walk all the way in here. Get your pantry, you got your oven, you got your stove, sink, fridge. So tons of space in a 5-foot bed. So one of the cool features we did on this model is on the outside here, we put our little pantry so you can access it from the inside and outside. So no more crawling into the camper to actually load your food. You open the back, put your stuff in the fridge, and then all your dry goods in the pantry here. This hatch is on the back. Once it's taken off, it converts to a table as well. So trying to use a lot of things, keep the weight down. Our base model starts at 300 pounds. So it's a very lightweight camper for a lot of room. Our bed is 90 inches long by 58 inches wide. So you're getting about a queen width in a super long bed. So those are our main features, what make us a little bit special from everyone else. So you can come find us at harkeroutdoors.com, or you can find us on Instagram at Harker Outdoors, and you can find us on Facebook. So we got pictures there, information there. Come take a look at us. We appreciate you.
Good afternoon. My name is Doug Jensen. I work with Goverland USA. Goverland USA is a Korean company, started about 2 years ago in Korea, and has been selling Wildcat in Korea for the past 2 years. And this is the first year that we're here in the USA. We're bringing the product in. This is a baptism, and we're showing it first here at Overland Expo 2024 here in Flagstaff. And I'm going to give you a brief walk around, a little demonstration of the camper that we call the GOAT. It's the one we have available right now, and it's pretty interesting and pretty unique in what it provides. It's a 900-pound camper, so it's reasonably lightweight in comparison to others that might be of a similar variety. But what we're going to do as you walk around, we'll talk a little bit about the structure, which is anodized aluminum, stainless steel. We have a GRB framed, insulated material that is the outside. You can see it in this area right here, and it's also on the top, and it's about 1.5 inches of R6 insulation, which equates to roughly R29 by home standard or household standard. It fits into, we build it to fit into any truck bed in existence. So if you have a truck bed that we haven't built yet, you give us 90 days and we'll have it shipped pretty much to your door in that period of time, and it'll fit like a glove. If we can walk to the back of this, and we'll show you how this thing opens up. And I think you'll be impressed with what the owner and architect, who is right over here, his name is Hong Sung. And like I say, he's an architect, so this thing is built from an architectural premise, and that's why it works as well as it works. It's almost Mercedes-like, the way it's been put together. Mr. Hong, can we go up here? All right, now, there are 4 buckles, 2 on the front side and 2 on the back side. And you have to unlock those 2 buckles. We've already unlocked the 2 up in front. Now you're going to watch what happens when he raises this thing. And this is the magic of this particular device, or a piece of the magic, aside from the quality structure. Okay, he's lifted the top up partially, took the spanner off, which he uses when he brings it down. We're now opening it up, pulling it down, extending it outward. And what we can do is we have an add-on feature that will zip in here close this off, so when you go to close the door, when you're closed in here, you can be completely closed in here. Or we have an additional add-on feature that you can zip around this opening and it'll come back like a shower curtain around the back of the truck. Either one of those works perfectly. This is the interior of the truck, and you can see there's storage on both sides with the benches. Underneath each bench you have a bag that looks like this, and it's got a clear top, and there's a bag here, a bag there, a bag here, and a bag there. So there's 4 bags for storage in here. Okay, well, that's the storage. And then underneath here we have additional storage. Underneath here we have additional storage. You have your pneumatic struts that take it up. In the back you can put your power pack, your batteries back here in the back, plus the storage. And your power station is up here in the corner. We don't provide the batteries, we provide the hookup. And then as we walk forward, you see the bed in the back. That bed, well, if we can put the rooftop up, you'll see how easy that goes up. That's the roof up. So now we're fully extended upwards. If you're 7 foot tall, you can walk inside of this, you can walk outside of it. We're going to pull the bed out and show you what happens when we pull the bed out. When we pull the bed out, all the way out, and then you've got a 6 foot by 6 foot bed, so that 2 or 3 adults can sleep in there, 2 adults, 2 kids, and a dog, however you want to make that work out. It's 6 foot going north-south, it's 6 foot going east and west. So it's built for comfort, and it's very warm in the summertime because of its insulation. Very cool in the summertime due to its insulation, and it's also very warm in the wintertime for the very same reason. The air vent that you see up there is an extra, as is the television set that's overhead. The lighting that's in the roof is standard. That's stock. That comes with the unit.
What's the weight on it again?
The weight on the vehicle on the cabin is 900 pounds. As you see it as a slide-in. We're going to be building a canopy camper, and that will be probably 650 pounds. So you'll see now we're gonna put the unit down. It took roughly 45 seconds to put it up. It'll take 45 seconds to take it down. So the backside is down now. If in the wind, if you want to lock the backside, that side down to the front of the truck, you can lock it down and you can have your diagonal set up like you see a lot of the pop-ups, or you can lock this side and have the front side up, depending upon the way the wind is blowing, and you still have full sleep access for the bed either way. So that's how we took it down. So a minute up, a minute down, and you're rock and roll ready to go, either on the road or at night for sleepy time. The side loads here for you can put your microwave oven, you can put your kitchen utensils. We've got a diesel gas heater. You can put a cooktop out here. You just pick them up, and the way they're designed, they just go right onto the track. They go onto the track easy peasy. You got 2 water canisters that come with it, and once again, this is a unit fully extended. This is the same as you've seen before on the inside. The bags that you see in the rear, they all come with it. You can use those for storage. And this is the way you, on the rear left, you can see there with that black unit, when you're traveling, you've got the outside storage units are brought inside, as would be your cooktop and your microwave oven. They'd be stored inside until you use them. On the front of the vehicle, we have something that I think is fairly unique and interesting, and at the same time, very entertaining. And if we look over here, this rack on the top is not a rack. What it is it's a patio deck. And currently it doesn't have, it's got a wooden deck on it that we are going to put a solar panel deck on there, a walk-on solar, so that you can have solar at the same time. And that'll be in the next edition that we come out with. But you can sit out there in the evening at sunset and have a glass of wine with your loved one. Anyway, you can sit out there in the evening and enjoy yourselves and enjoy the sunset. That's pretty much a wrap on what we're doing. And once again, Goverland, the name of the product is the GOAT. and it's a first time here in the United States and quite an interesting, easy, expandable camper.
Hey, I'm Sam with OK Four-Wheel Drive and Alucab USA. OK Four-Wheel Drive has been in business for over 45 years. We've gone from upfitting Jeeps and trucks to now in the overland space. We still do it all. We're a full-service four-wheel drive shop in New Jersey. So behind me, we have our 2022 Toyota Tundra. On it is the new Alucab mod cap with a family roof. So this basically is a 4-sleeper camper. It's nearly, it's bigger than a king-size mattress, but the cool thing about it is that you can swap the roofs on it. So we have a 4-sleeper family roof on this, but you can also run with a 2-sleeper top or a flat roof. So this is a new product for us this year. And then next to it, we have the Alucab Salinas roof conversion for the Ineos Grenadier. It's a prototype currently, but it takes the 2024 Ineos Grenadier and we cut a hole in the roof to basically give you a full living space in the interior. So we assembled this all before Expo West. This is one of the first units in the United States, and it's been great. My coworkers John and I took it out on a trip in Colorado and Utah for about 6 days, and it did great. The truck did great, the roof did great, so we're super happy with it, and we're happy to have them here. These are both prototype units that we should have delivered by the end of the year, and we're looking forward to see how they go. And then I'll show you some of our GP Factor accessories as well. GP Factor is a company in Pennsylvania that we work with. They make all their stuff in the United States. They make some small accessories for us for Alucab and for the Ineos Grenadier. They also make some shovels and some other fun camp items. So a lot of this stuff is to mount Max Tracks to the Ineos. You can mount Max Tracks with these really cool pins that they injection mold Delrin and some billet aluminum latches. Rotopax mounts for the Ineos. This is a universal tire carrier. And then we also have this really nice drop-down table for the Ineos Grenadier. So this bolts to your back door and then has a nice cubby storage space, all stainless food grade and a bamboo cutting board. We make these for the campers as well, for the Alucab campers. We can walk around the back of those and might get a little better of a view as well. These are a couple more small items that GP Factor makes. So this is a propane heater unit that goes into the Alucab campers that we were talking about. And then this is a propane mount. So this is a universal accessory. It mounts an 11-pound propane tank. So this is a new product for GP Factor this year. It's kind of nice because when you open it, you can slide this right out and the tank will stay in place and won't fall on your feet because you don't want a full propane tank falling on your feet. So then this just slides back in. It's fully lockable and adjustable because not every propane tank is going to be exactly the same size. So we got that, and then we'll walk around the back here. This is that Max Tracks mount we were talking about that's in use and had some serious off-road miles on it, as you can see. So this is the Salinas roof conversion. You can kind of see the hole that we cut inside, but it gives us a ton of living space. We pulled the back seat out, and then you can just pop those panels up and you get a lot of standing space. Here's that table we were talking about. It's kind of loaded down now, but then we'll just look at the back of the family roof family camper here. So you can kind of see how big it is. It opens to the side, and then the other section folds out. So the total sleeping space is 78 by 102 inches. So plenty big enough for 4 full-grown adults or a couple kids and a small family. And then we've got a couple more GP Factor accessories on the back. But yeah, thanks for bearing with me through all this, and I appreciate your time. You can find us at ok4wd.com. So just like it is on my shirt, same thing on social media, just OK4WD, and then Alucab is just alucab.us.
Hey, I'm Jay Wellman with OVRLND Campers. We're here at booth D11 at Overland Expo in Flagstaff. We build these campers here in Flagstaff about 4 miles down the road, and so this is an easy show for us to come to. We've got a Ram, a Tacoma, and a Gen 1 4Runner that all have campers on them. The idea is the lightest, most functional space we can build. So everything is aluminum and composite with some wood accents in between. The midsize starts at 265 pounds. So as far as pop-ups go, it is the lightest on the market. Then with the idea of do-it-yourselfers based around that, so everything is kind of built like your house would be built, where everything has skins on frames. So if you want to add something, essentially you've got studs around, so you can screw into those, add insulation, add panels for solar, add a cook setup, add a counter, build some shelves, build some benches, and then go from there. If you didn't want to do any of that, you can keep it as simple as possible and just have a large shelf for hauling gear. So a lot of people do that as well. We have some unique features that other people don't do. We've got these fold-away barn door halves that mount to the sides. We can't tell you to drive with these open, but obviously you're gonna do what you want with your camper. It allows you to stand on the tailgate, then go in with nothing on top of you. People will build, cook setups, bikes, maintenance stands on these, whatever. We'll do full down hatches with counters that become counters out here, and then it'll become a counter on the inside when you flip it up for a rainy day. We'll do flip up hatches. We'll put windows anywhere. We have a myriad of different style of windows for the bottom. Slides, fixed, front slide, rear slide, side slides. The top canvas always has 4 windows with bug netting. There's vinyl window option on that. The canvas that you just looked at is a PVC coated polyester vinyl. So it is extremely waterproof, and meaning it's not breathable. We all know how well our breathable and waterproof rain jacket has lasted over the years. While you're in here, I'll show you how the bed pulls out. On mid-sizes, it's always a queen. So this slides into place, and then you adjust your bedding. So on a long bed mid-size, you still have this much room behind the bed. The idea is to be able to leave bedding on top of your bedding when you close this. And so we can actually make the cab over height taller, up to 11 inches based on what the user, the final customer wants. To close it, you put all these windows up. Where's this bungee? Here's a bungee. I don't know where the other bungee went, but I'm gonna close it, because why not? You close the front first. The bungee pulls in the canvas, but I'm gonna have to manually do this. Pull in the canvas, pull on the canvas. The front down and the rear is very similar. And then you come down, closed, then you have 6 latches on the outside. So that is the tear down. No hugging the tent outside, getting wet. Put this in like rooftop tents. It itself collapses. And then to reverse that, you just do rear first, then front. And then you pull down those bungees to finish the space. And that is the camper setup. So again, we're out of Flagstaff. Our website is campoverland.com, CAMPOVRLND.com. And we're here at Expo. If you have any questions, holler.
What's up, guys? My name is Luke from Radica. We're based in Denver, Colorado here. This is the Moonlander camper. We build these in Denver. It's a zero setup, zero hassle, zero canvas solution to truck bed camping. We've extended the sides on the topper so that you can sleep sideways over your truck bed. This is a queen size mattress in here. We've got twin, full, and queen size bed options. Zero setup, so you just open your back hatch here and camp is set. It's kind of a build your own pizza as far as how we do the pricing. You start with a base price of $5,600, and then you choose exactly what options you want, where you want them. We've got a configurator on the website so you can customize your own Moonlander. Each of these bed panels are independent, so you can stack them on top of each other or pull them out completely. You can haul dirt bikes, mulch, whatever you need to do truck stuff. You can kind of see in this camper here, that's what that can look like. Makes a little bit more space for it during the day. Set of chairs, hang out. We build these extra strong so you can stand on the roof. The roof can handle 500 pounds up top. Climb up on the door, get a view of the sunset, hang out. We build for pretty much any truck. So whether it's a Maverick, 5-foot Tacoma, or an 8-foot heavy duty truck, we build for it. And we've got a 2-month lead time right now. So yeah, check us out on Instagram at Radica Products. Our website's www.radicaproducts.com. You can give us a call as well, and we'll answer any questions you have.
Hey everybody, my name is Ruby. I'm with Explore Elevated. We are a truck top camper company based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. This is Bailey, our booth babe dog, and also Dynan, 12 years old. They're here hanging out with us today at Overland Expo Mountain West. Alrighty, so with our truck top campers, we have something that's really special on the market, which is integrated locks. They lock and unlock with your truck fob, which is kind of cool. Do you guys hear that? Really satisfying. So I click it, and therefore all of my side doors are locked or unlocked, right? And so with our campers, we have 360 degrees of MOLLE mounting so that you can customize your own gear. Put in some medical packs and our gear bags, our laundry bags, so you can customize it however you want. so that you play the way that you want. So then coming up into our tent here, we have panels that will slide back when you are ready to sleep. It comes with a 4-inch Stoic mattress. And what is special about our tent is our mesh is on the outside of the tent, so that when you are needing some ventilation, you can unzip from the inside and it's already done. You don't have to unzip both and zip it back up, let all the bugs in. Super efficient. With Explorer Elevated, our tents are designed exactly for the perfect usage. And so what you see here is exactly what you get: all the vents, all the side doors, and also the back awning as well. With our camper shelves, we do have the optional lighting package to be able to do Baja design lights or Heritage design lights. So we have both a red light on the right and a white light as well, so that you don't just, with a red light, then you can, at night when you're camping, it'll work out just fine. And with our locks, you can lock and unlock from the inside as well. So once you close your shop in the night, in the morning, you can still open up for yourself with no problems. And with our tent up top, we do have a blackout panel. That is an option. We do highly recommend it. If you're not a morning bird like myself, you're able to get a few more minutes of sleep in the mornings before you're up and about for the day. Yeah, so all of our molly mounts and T-tracks, so that you can actually connect your awnings, right? So we do work with Bush Company for our awnings, and so we are able to install it for you upon when you come for free installation in Salt Lake City. And the whole idea is that plug and play. You come over with our truck, we install it for you, and you can be off in the mountains, which is about 15-20 minute drive from you in Salt Lake City, Utah. So get ready to play and explore elevated. I'm going to show you guys how to set the bed up for the nighttime. So I'm going to crawl in here. We have this top panel that will slide down. So all I have to do is just slide this over and put you back. And I will bring the mattress down. And I am ready to go. So this area right here that you see right here, we do have gray panels that nest into each other. They will set up here. They act as a nightstand, or if you need some extra length on your bed, you can also do that as well. And so with these panels, they do nest into each other, so that if you have two people sleeping up top, you can just slide it one way or the other, and you can come in and out of your bed without waking up your partner. And it's super easy, and I can attest to that. So if you want more information on Explorer Elevated's truck top campers, go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Explorer Elevated, or you can head over to our website, explorerelevated.com. If you want to place an order, we have them readily available for Ram 2500 6-foot beds, and also the Jeep Gladiator and Tacoma 3rd Gen. So come check us out.
Hey guys, my name is Jags. We're here today at Overland Mountain West, Colorado. So we're Packout Campers. All of our campers are made in Las Vegas. So we're going to be a quick walk around of our camper and all the new features that we add into it. So arriving late at camp, you have your MaxRex right here, MaxRex stable. It's a double purpose. So arriving late at camp, your truck is parked on an even ground. So first, you remove your MaxRex, level your vehicle. Same time, you're ready to cook. Drop the table, open the side hatch. You have all the kitchen utensils that you have. You have your stove, all the stuff that you need. You also have your 110 right here that's connected to the Red Arc. The batteries hidden under the back seat, and also we have our accessories for the Red Arc. There you can see all the display, the distribution box. So let's go to the inside of our camper. So the inside of our camper, as you can see, everything, even with a 5-foot bed, you have all much of space because everything is well organized. So all the kitchen equipment goes to the camper cubby that you have access on the side of the camper. You have your Red Arc system right there, easy to work on. You have your display right here to control the light from the inside, the fan on the top. And so you can see it's a 5-foot bed, but you have a lot of room inside this camper. And for our bed, on top right here, you can leave your 3-inch mattress, all your bedding, all your pillows, blanket, and still be able to close the camper. And if you don't need the bed, all you have to do is push it up. And the cool thing with this is if you put up your bed, you gain space. So on top right here, We also have our storage. You can put your jackets right here. You have your blankets right here also. So you don't lose space. When you put away your bed, you actually gain space. You also have your small panel right here. So it's perfect if you're camping on a really nice view area. You have your another cushion right here, but you can use this to work on your laptop, you work remote. So that's another neat feature. Put this one up. Now you have all this space. Now we're gonna look at this side of the camper. So on the driver's side of our camper, you can see the bike is still on and then the tent is up. So the cool thing with our camper is you can mount your bike on the side of our camper. And when then you remove your bike, all I have to do is 2 guys. Then you're ready to ride. Same time, you have access to your gullwing door. So the goal of our camper is not just camping. We try to cover all the outdoor activities. When you're out there, you're not just camping. There's mountain biking, there's snowboards, winter's coming just across the corner. So you can do mountain bikes on the side. If it's like winter, remove the bike rack. You also have your T-tracks right here to mount your snowboard and ski. So each time you remove gear, you just have full access on the side. And also, our camper only stops on this area. So you still have full access to your roof rack. So especially working in a 5-foot bed, we try to really use all the space in the bed. So if you don't have a roof rack, all this gear that you see here, like my jerry can, my recovery gear, my jack, and also Azargus case, in-house, my Anderson cable, my shower hose. So if I don't have a usable roof rack, all these accessories are gonna take space in the bed. So even if I'm working on a 5-foot bed, when I arrive camp, cook real quick, I don't have to move any totes inside of a camper. So this right now is fully equipped to go off-grid. You can see the inside, it's only one Zargus case. So that's the goal of our camper, is to really free up the space inside and utilize all the space of all the camper. You can check us out at www.packoutcampers.com. Follow us on Instagram at packout_USA. So see you soon.
Hi, I'm Sean from Toon Outdoor, and we're here at the Moore Overland Show. I'd like to show you the Toon M1. So a couple things that we've done different than other people. One, we have the wing wall bump out, which is 9.4 inches from the inside of the bed rail. Gives you about 15%, and in the full size, almost 20% more internal space. Secondly, all these extrusions are custom, so they're T-tracked. Here in the Gladiator, which is a relatively small mid-size, there's about 425 feet of T-track on every surface, internal and external, which is really nice. Third, lots of visibility in our product. You can see we do glass sheets on the body panels, and there's also 6 windows up top, 2 on each side, 1 on the front, 1 in the back. Finally, because we're doing a sophisticated erector set with very lightweight modern materials, the weight's relatively light. So for the Gladiator, we're at about 400 pounds starting dry weight, and we go up from there. All the details about the Toon M1 is at toonoutdoor.com.
Hey guys, I'm Thomas with the company Topo Toppers out of Ventura, California. We're here at the trade show here, the Overland Expo in Loveland, Colorado. We're going to show you around. This is our newest camper. It's called the Rincon camper here. The difference from our other models is it does flare out a little bit, giving you on like 12 more inches of sleeping space width compared to our regular camper models that we had, the Badlander and the Mesa. So you got 64 inches of width sleeping platform inside of a Tacoma. And so yeah, we'll kind of take you around here. We've got the L-track mounted on the sides. That allows for us to be able to mount like the roto packs. We've got awning mounts on that. It also allowed us to be able to create a bracket so that we can mount this full-length MOLLE panel in here. I've got my kind of basic camp kit set up on the inside. Our camper is a full pop-up. We have a sitting height from the bed to the ceiling of 36 inches. So I'm 6'3" and I can stand up entirely in there. We also brought out, not that we need it today, but our little Velcro in thermal liner. This comes standard with a 4-inch dual density mattress. We're based again in Ventura. Ventura, California. We do all of our manufacturing in-house. We sew in-house, we cut in-house, we bend in-house, we weld in-house, and we assemble in-house. We do have a installer here in the Denver area, Ken at 10X Campers, that we can ship these things to. And other than that, we've got a bunch of different window options. We can do fans, solar, lighting, ceiling insulation. Yeah, bunch of different options, and hoping to bring more options to the lineup here. If you want to get more information about our product, you can find us online at www.topotoppers.com or at Topo Toppers on Instagram.
Hey, I'm Kyle with Lone Peak. We're at Expo West here in Flagstaff. This is the Lone Peak camper. So if you guys aren't familiar with a wedge camper, it basically combines a camper shell and a rooftop tent into one unit that you can actually pass through from the shell into your tent. So instead of being crammed inside of a rooftop tent, you have a ton more space. The big thing with our camper is that we're about 1.5 feet, 2 feet longer than most. And so what that gives you, I'll kind of jump inside here, is what we call a pass-through space. So instead of having to move bed out of the way, I can actually stand up. We have a table over here that folds down so I can make coffee. If you're sleeping with somebody else up here, you can actually get out in the middle of the night, use the restroom, or if it's raining, you have a place to hunker down. The cool thing about our system is the bed is all one piece, and so it's on hydraulic struts. And so if I wanted to, I could stand up in here. This is only a 5.5 foot bed, and I'm a pretty tall guy, and there's a ton of room inside. So that's one of our biggest value propositions, is this more space. A lot of people like the straight pops because you get more interior volume. They just take a little long to set up. Our setup time is about 30 seconds. And then we actually have twice the internal volume of a normal wedge camper. So that's kind of the primary value proposition of what we're doing. Base price is $6,000. Base weight's right around 400 pounds. And then we have 24 different accessories available straight from the factory that we can install when we do your build. So it's a fully custom made to order system. I won't bore you with all of that, but there's electronic systems, there's lights, you can control it with your phone. We have a new water tank here that actually has a 12-volt pump in the back of it. So there's this hose right here. And so I have on-demand water whenever I want, so I can wash off my wetsuits, surfboards, do dishes. This guy's pretty built out with cooler, fridge, power system, have solar on the roof, have roof bars. There's really options for days. So go check out our website at lonepeakoverland.com. We actually have a new 3D builder out, so you can actually visualize it on your truck and check out what it would look like for you.
Awesome. Hey, this is Sasha from Super Pacific. We make wedge style campers out of Portland, Oregon. This is our X1 camper here on the 4th gen Tacoma. The way that we manufacture these caps, it's all aircraft manufacturing methods, so solid bodied rivets. There's no structural welds on the entire fuselage of this camper. We got large single handle operation doors that are fully sealed, so just one handle, pop just like that. We make a bunch of soft goods that can be mounted to the inside of the doors here, just like so. Hopping onto the inside, kind of show you what we have as far as our bed platform goes. So we always have this 20 inches of dedicated space here at the back. So if you're sleeping up top, you need to use the restroom or anything in the middle of the night, it makes it super easy to hop down. You're not moving anything. But living room mode, what you do for that, this whole platform pushes straight forward and you have full standing space inside the camper. It's great for changing out of wet gear. Starts raining on you, you have a place that you can hunker down, throw a couple chairs inside, you have a ton of space. Our tent fabric that we use, 4-season rated marine grade fabric, mold mildew resistant. We got venting above each one of the doors so you can get good airflow in here for condensation management. Right now, we're looking at 13-week lead time. We have inventory campers for the Tacoma on our website that can be ready in as little as 8 weeks. We support between 31 to 33 fitments right now between all of the manufacturers and the bed lengths.
If you want to get more information on our product, you can visit our website at superpacificusa.com, and we're also on Instagram at superpacific_USA.
Hi, I'm Wyatt with Off-Grid 4x4. We're the Colorado dealer for four-wheel campers, and I want to give you a quick show of the 4 Campers Project M. So this is going to be our lightweight model, especially for a lot of these mid-sized trucks. This one happens to be my personal one on a 5-foot bed Ford Ranger. So this one is 350 pounds. It still retains use of the entire truck bed. I built a custom box in this one to suit my storage needs because the whole point of the Project M is a lot of DIY usage. This one has a queen bed in it. All the full-size trucks have king beds. This one's got the insulation pack, the bug screen, fan on the roof, solar panels. I have a custom power system in this one. These are available all around the country, but if you're in Colorado, Off-Grid 4x4 is going to be the dealer for you. If you want more information on the 4-wheel campers, 4wheelcampers.com or offgrid4x4.com, 720-413-1311. Give me a call. You can swing by our showroom and look through any of the models that we have.
Hey guys, Michael with ORU Designs here. We're really excited to show off our Bruin. This is our Pro model. So what the Bruin comes with is our standard hardwall system. You have fabric corners that can zip down, have tons of airflow, and they can also zip up, and you can seal it up to the elements. While you make that, we make the tent standard. You can custom fit the bases to whatever size truck you have. Our main upgrade are these barn doors right here. They're completely removable. So that way you can put them anywhere, haul plywood, bikes, kayaks, anything like that. And then the tent, all it takes is one person standing on the tailgate to lift up and close down. We have 3 tent options at the moment. We have a 10-fold, which is a fabric clamshell. We have the Bruin, which is our flagship product. That's the hardwall hybrid. And then we also have a solid state that we're launching at the Expo this weekend. We can customize the base depending on how many pop-out walls, how many windows, anything like that you want. Fit to your style of camping. We have insulation kits, molly panels, lights, whatever you want. We want to set you up for success in the great outdoors. If you have any questions, hit us up on Instagram, on our website at ORUdesigns.com or ORUDesignsUSA.com, and we'd be happy to help you out. Or we're also in San Marcos. You can come by and we'd love to show you around our warehouse. Everything is made in the USA. We cut, bend, weld, everything in-house, do all the assembly. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks so much.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Christian from Rogue Element. You can find me on Instagram at Bears Trail. So today we are here at the 2023 Overland Expo in Colorado, Loveland. Behind me, I have my 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. On top of that, I have my Gaia camper. It's made out of stainless steel camper top. Takes 30 seconds to pop up and you have your house. I've had this camper for a little bit over a year now and I have enjoyed it so much. I've been able to go out tons of places, do a bunch of camping, don't have to worry about pitching a tent or anything. I could just flip 2 switches or 2 levers and I have my tent. It sleeps 2 comfortably, 3 pretty good. Has a bunch of attachments and accessories as well. I've been up to about 50 mile/hour winds. It withstands it. It's a great tent, no problems at all. Waterproof, snowproof, dustproof, great tent. If you want to come with me, I'll show you a little bit of inside. So it has 3 panels here. So you have your rear door, you have your left side and your right side. It comes with Velcro panels as well, so in the summer times, if it gets too hot, you don't have to close the whole thing. You're able just to open the side panels. Has a fly trap as well, so you don't have to get any mosquitoes, any of that fun stuff inside. And once you step on inside, you have 3 panels where you can lift up. The largest one serves as a table, and you have your 2 rear panels which you can lift up and you're able to stand up fully. I'm 5'5" on a good day, so I fit perfectly fine. If you're taller than that, you'll still fit perfectly fine as well. Sleeping platform is great, it's comfortable. You have 4 windows. You have your window on your left side, your right side, and your rear window. They give you a full panoramic view. So if it rains or snows, you don't have to be trapped in your conventional rooftop tent. All you have to do is pop up your panels inside and you're good to go. Hang out in there all day. I was trapped in some snowstorms before when I've gone snowboarding in Northern California, and I just popped up the Gaia camper and I was living comfortably. With their new setup here, you have the overhang for the back. So like I said, if it gets hot, you could attach this here, bring these panels down, open the windows, and now you have an additional sleeping platform as you see here. You could sleep 2 more adults comfortably as well, or if you want to set this up as a kid area, you're more than welcome to. For me, no kids, but I do have my dog, so she sleeps down here pretty comfortable. I'll set her dog bed up, meanwhile I'm sleeping upstairs. So if you guys are searching for a new pop-up style of a camper, you guys can head over on Instagram at Gaia USA, or find us on Rogue Element Adventure, and from there you can see our product. It's a fairly new company. It's a South Korean based company, which we are helping them make their way to the US market. Highly recommend these campers. Check them on out.
Hey, Larry here with GoFast Campers, and today just want to give you an overview of the GFC Pro, which is our newest edition of like the V2 camper that we've had. If you're not familiar with us, we make our campers, toppers, rooftop tents, all our products in Belgrade, Montana. So super lightweight, aluminum, and a lot of our parts are CNC'd with 3, 4, and 5 axis robots. So that's one of the biggest things that sets us apart from other manufacturers. We specifically make each product built for each vehicle. So the Tacoma, the Tundra, the Rivian, whatever it is, and we make sure that it looks the best, functions the best, just overall making it be like an ecosystem with the truck that you're using. So like I said, this is one of our campers, which is the Pro that we recently came out with, which are upgrades to the V2. And pretty much it gives you the ability to have this whole access to the lower part of the truck from both sides. So we'll open these panels right here, which really gives you access to the truck bed, which is something that can be lost on a lot of our campers. We wanted to have something that was very minimalist, and pretty much the GoFast Campers is you can go camping. It takes less than 5 seconds to set up, and it takes about 30 seconds to close everything up. So you're not messing around with camp all the time. Like if you want to go mountain biking or rock climbing or hiking or just hang out at camp, it's very easy. And when you go home, you can pretty much pressure wash everything out because it's all aluminum, no rust, easy to use. So that's kind of our bottom area. We have a lighting kit down low, so turn that on just so you can see.
And how much room do you have?
You know, you're able to go from white, you can dim it. You can also go to red, so if you don't want it to affect your eyes at night, you have that option as well. And then one of the biggest things, if you want to kind of come to the side and check this out, is you can come up through the bottom here, which is our transformer floor. And then we have a few different options you can do with that. You can pretty much take the floor out and put it to the side. So if it was raining or, you know, bad weather, you can put chairs in here or hang out, or if you were getting changed, everything fits up front. But then you also have the option to, move things around. So if we bring this sideways, it's a single bunk sleeper. So it's easy for you to get changed, like I said, once again, or sleep here, or use this as a cooktop. And then we also have work mode. Just kind of set this up. Now you can put a laptop here and do a standing desk. Everything's just super modular. It's like, you know, we want to keep things simple. Like I said, once again, lightweight. This whole platform from basically the bed rails up, we make in Belgrade, Montana. And give or take, you're talking about 250 to 320 pounds, depending on what truck bed you have. So making for Toyotas, Rams, Fords, pretty much anything. And we also have the option to do just a topper, which is a topper meaning like a truck cap or whatever terminology you're used to there. And then we also make just the rooftop tent, which the beautiful thing about that is with our rooftop tent is you can mount it directly to a 4Runner or SUVs, whereas a lot of other tent manufacturers, you have to buy a rack and then mount the tent, which is a lot of extra weight, as well as just like you're spending more money instead of having an all-included, low-profile, aerodynamic thing, which is you can mount things to the side of our tents as well, so that makes it a tent and a rack all in one. But yeah, that's pretty much the overview of GoFast Campers. If you want to find more information about us, you can check us out at gofastcampers.com. And then we also have an Instagram, which is GFC USA.
Hi, my name is Brandon Tyler. I'm the owner of Peak Performance Campers. We're out here at OVRLND Expo Mountain West 2024. What you're looking at is our full-size stealth slide-in. So they start at 30K. They're 550 pounds dry. They're fully pre-wired, and they're 100% composite. So we use an aluminum exoskeleton with a pet core panel with a Phylon skin. So you can see it's fully equipped with L-track on the outside for easy mounting and gear mounting. It's also universal, so all the tie downs are driven off this L-track. So if you have to change trucks between a Tacoma, F-150, F-250, all our campers fit every single one. You just change out the mounting hardware and the tie downs. Every single one comes with a screen door and L-track on the front. So if you come inside here, this model right here sleeps 3 people, but it can sleep up to 6 people. So everything is modular. So everything is driven off of our patent pending Modulock and our L-track. So all these modules that you see right here, they come out. So these are all designed by a customer, and if he decides to change his layout, all it takes is an hour and a crescent wrench. Everything is composite, down to the drawer slides, the cabinets, and the utilities. Everything is aluminum or ACM or HDPE. There's 0 wood. Every single one comes with a full-size bed, no slide out. So it's 54 by 76. So those 6'2" people like me, no problem sleeping. You notice the soft side is also like a sleeping bag. It's R3. It has a blackout layer, double layer ripstop nylon, and it'll keep you warm in sub-freezing temperatures. 4 large windows are on the soft side. You can actually add windows wherever you see fit. That's part of our design lab. The layout you see right here is roughly 40,000. It has 300 amps of battery power. It has a fridge and a propane furnace, 7 gallons of water. We come over here. Our electrical system is actually modular too. So everything is driven off a wiring harness. So you can plug in different outlets. You can change this whole plate. You can run no plate. If you run a module, you pull it off. So we have our wiring harness consists of DC, solar, Starlink, and AC. So it allows you to run various different battery bays in different locations and different modules. Everything comes with waterproof cushions. They're all ripstop nylon. They're 3-inch. They're very comfortable. Yeah, and each camper has anywhere from 140 to 150 of these studs. They can hold each 80 pounds. So if we go up to the roof right here, you notice I hang different things. This cargo net could hold probably 100 pounds. And if we look at the roof, there is in every camper 2 vent fans, front and back, as well as this modular skylight. So the skylight can actually be removed, and you can add and remove AC units as you see fit with the wiring harness. If you want to learn more, go to our website at peakperformancecampers.com or follow our YouTube.
Hi, I'm JV Bonus, and I'm here with Top Off-Road Performance and Rover Roll. Our latest product, the biggest showcase, is the Canopy Camper. That will be back here. So the Canopy Camper, you can enter it multiple ways. You can either go inside the tail and then pop up the latch. Again, we have like another storage compartment, and then there's connectors for the USB, USB-C, and then the cigarette lighter. You can enter from the outside, in the back, or the sides. And it's very spacious up there. You can have like 3 or 4 people up there if you would squeeze in. If you want to have more information about our product, please visit www.topoffroadperformance.com. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Alex. I'm with Soaring Eagle Campers, and we're out here in beautiful Flagstaff. We've got 2 products to show you today. The first one is the OVX by Soaring Eagle. It's a truck topper that is the best on the market. And then over on this side, we've got the Adler, which is a truck camper, and that one's fully enclosed in. I'll show you the major differences of both. But before that, the similarities between both campers is that, number 1, we use all aluminum, tubular aluminum, a 1-piece unibody construction frame. So it's gonna move with your unit very gracefully. You're not gonna have to worry about screws popping off or nails coming loose and things along that line. It's one big unit from experienced welders with an experienced build process. If you come inside and take a look at what we've got, tons and tons of room. So I can step up into the tailgate here and freely move around, and you can come on up here as well. First, you've got some under the bed storage, which is very convenient if you got anything from some valuables or rifles for hunting or whatever it happens to be, something you don't want the kids to get into or something that you just want to protect your valuables with. This thing also slides all the way out here and gives you so much room to have almost a king bed size up here, which is pretty great. Depending on which unit you get, we know people are pretty satisfied with it. Very high quality construction and build. There are solar options. In fact, the rig that we've got going on right now, one panel is powering this little battery unit down here, and using these switches, you can control the lights and the fans that are up on the ceiling. We've got 12-volt cooler down here, and we've got floodlights on the outside, all that can be operated just using that singular solar panel with the battery. We also have molly boards that are an option. There are batwing awnings, bladders for outdoor showers, things along that line. So plenty of customization options for you as well. We'll head over to the Adler model. This one is a fully enclosed slide-in camper, and so much like the other unit, you'll use the jacks here with just a simple screw gun. It's as easy as can be. It takes about 15 minutes to mount, maybe 10 minutes to unmount these units comfortably once you get used to it. And then on this one, you just use the tie downs in your truck bed. And we've got options across probably the widest range of pickup trucks on the market, everything from a 5-foot bed up to an 8-foot bed, and most everything in between the two campers. If you step inside, feel free to head in there. You'll see a pretty comfortable and spacious living area. Much like the other unit, that bed up there slides out and you have got tons and tons of room. And even with it all the way out, when you pull the mattresses in, I've got enough room to change here, to you know, if I have the table taken out and I just want to kind of have a little mini picnic or a snack area, I can do that. Our dinettes also turn into bed areas, which gives extra sleeping space as well. As you can tell, I mean, you can't on camera, but you know, we've had high highs and low lows out here, and the temperature in here is very comfortable. The insulation and the build quality, the construction is really kind of second to none. Some of the units come with wardrobes, as you see over here. Some with lavs, some with microwaves. We have larger units if you're really interested in kitchenette. We do have cooktops available as an option, as well as a sink unit. We love the fact that our units are minimal, and rather than focusing on adding a bunch of filler products and electronics that go obsolete after 3 to 5 years, we're building the only generational truck campers on the market that will truly outlast your pickup. So not only are you going to get value out of only having to buy this unit one time, it's going to last you a lifetime of adventures as long as you've got a truck that fits it. So we're very excited about it. If you want to learn more about Soaring Eagle Campers, you can go to SoaringEagleCampers.com. Definitely hit up our social media pages, Facebook and Instagram. We're very responsive on those. So if you have questions, drop a comment on any of our posts and we'll make sure to see it and respond to it. And we'd love to get a hold of you as well. So feel free to shoot us a message with your contact info, and we'll try to find something that works best for you. Something else that I personally love about Soaring Eagle is, while they have the experience of a large company, this is a truly camper-centric leadership team. And so they're really good at taking customer calls, asking what your wants and needs are, and then working with you to craft an experience that's best for you, especially as it pertains to upgrading your unit and choosing options that might be best for your family. So SoaringEagleCampers.com, and check out our Instagram and our Facebook pages, and hit us up.
Hi, my name is Matt with Far Out Camping, and this is the Far Out Camper. So what we do is we make these campers where the sides, they come down to become the beds of your camper. So you can sleep 4 people and fit all of your gear and dirt bikes inside. It takes about less than a minute to set up each side and to put it back up, and you still have all your truck space, your truck bed space to use for all your toys. They're fully welded aluminum, and the canvas is all Top Gun 9 marine grade canvas. So it's all weatherproof and it's built to last. We make these for all standard size pickup trucks, so 6.5, we make for 5.5s and for 8-foots, as well as mid-sized trucks coming later this year. You can find us at far-outcamping.com, and our Instagram and Facebook are Far Out Camping Co.
Hi, I'm Kim with Topper Tent, and we make truck bed camping tents. So this is our Topper Tent, and this allows you to sleep with the tailgate down. So on this one, it's magnetic. So all of our tents have Velcro on them, so it makes it compatible with the Smart Cap, with the soft topper, and with fiberglass. So this just goes on the inside like that, and it connects right in. And this whole thing has buckles underneath, and it rolls up into your topper and stores in this Velcro. So we also make this mattress You want to come in here, and it fits around the wheel well of your truck. And this whole thing folds back, and then you can unvelcro this, and this will, you can close the tailgate. So we have this version, and we have a soft topper version, and we have a fiberglass topper version. If you want to get more information about our products, you can find us at thetoppertent.com and at thetoppertent on Instagram.
My name's Harry Fetter. I'm with Tusca Outdoors here at Overland Expo East. Behind me here we have our 79-inch Tusca Outdoors hitchhiker. What's cool about the unit is it's actually made out of foam, a high-density foam covered with polyurea, so it makes it super light. This whole unit with the hardware is under 200 pounds, so very easy to take in and out of the unit. For this unit specifically, it sits the full width of the bed, so to keep it up above the wheel wells, I actually have it paired with this decked drawer system, so I can store all my tools, supplies, everything I need to go camping. And then on top of that, you have the actual system. Now, it's not quite tall enough to stand up in, but you can get in and out really easily. I have my bed here. You can fit a cot if that's something you want to do. We have an electrical port here just to run electrical in and out, and we do have another setup that has full solar capabilities. But yeah, it's an incredible unit. I actually run a YouTube channel as well where I drive this truck, and in the last year I've done about 80,000 miles, and 40,000 of those was with this rig on the truck. And it's super easy to have in your bed. You don't get a lot of like wind push back and forth. It doesn't take up your payload capacity because it's super light, and I have not gotten a single drop of water in this thing in the last 40,000 miles. So it's an awesome unit. So to keep it in the bed, we use these turnbuckles. So these are actually bull ring D-rings that kind of clamp into the bed. And then we have these clamps that are bolted from the inside. And so you tighten it down with two in the rear, kind of at a vertical angle. And then we have two turnbuckles at the front mounted at a 45-degree angle that pull the hitchhiker towards the front of the bed. If you'd like to get more information on the Tusca Outdoors hitchhiker, please visit our website or social media. The website is www.tuscaoutdoors.com.
Hey guys, I'm Dylan from Juniper Overland. We're here showing off Scout Campers, and this is their brand new Yoho pop-up. It's gonna be the new 2025 model offering, and it's soon gonna be expanded to other campers as well. What's really cool about it is obviously you get a lot of the nice Scout durability, build quality. They're 35 plus years of experience in something with a lot lower profile. Great especially for like a mid-sized truck like a Tacoma. Really easy for you to be able to travel long distances and not have a huge amount of wind drag. It's actually taller, funny enough, than some of the hard-side models as well. Pops up to be another 6+ inches taller than the other models. But as you can take a look inside, some of the new upgrades on this one is the upgraded interior. They've got two different colors in this sort of tan and then also like a sage green. You still have a lot of the same great upgrades and features as well too. This one has a 2.6 gallon toilet, the Dometic fridge freezer. You can upgrade it as well with the drop-in sink in the cabinetry on the left. There's going to be a new bed slide as well to extend it to over a full queen size. And then it has a manual mechanism to pop it open. Took us honestly about 30 seconds to get that thing open. And then of course, a lot of the other same great features like a very, very high quality and efficient diesel heater using an Autoterm, a diesel heater setup. This is the Yoho, so on a short bed Tacoma, it sticks just a little bit out, but certainly not something that you can use in a short bed truck. Weighs roughly around 12,000 pounds depending on how you're gonna outfit it. And it has, again, a lot of upgrades on this one. Like I was saying, bed rail runners. You've got a lifesaver water can inside as well too. And a power system that controls the entire thing. It's removable, something that you can use inside, outside the camper as well. But again, this is the sort of the new expansion and the new chapter of Scout, where it's not just purely tall hardwall campers, but you also then have the ability to get a lower profile camper with a really sweet roof line. They've done a vacuum formed single piece roof up top. Has a great roof line as well, looks really, really good on trucks. Personally, this is my truck as well. I think this is the new camper for me. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, this is the brand new camper, the 2025 Yoho pop-up from Scout. And I'm Dylan from Juniper Overland, the local Colorado dealer for Scout.
Hey guys, welcome to Alaskan Campers. We are here at the 2024 Overland West Show, and I'm really excited to show you the new 2024 Alaskan Camper. Let's go take a look. Starting on the outside here, Alaskan can pretty much be optioned any way you want. This one is optioned up really nice, the true off-grid package. But what we've got here is an outdoor shower, as well as the access to your water heater. And then we are equipped with the frame mounted torque lift tie downs so that your camper is going to be secure no matter what trails you're hitting, roads you're on, you are dialed in. As we come around the back here, we got a few features on the back, access to your propane tank right here. It is a side mounted tank. You do need to pull it out to fill it, but access to the propane right here. You also have your water hookups, your city water bypass, as well as your hookup to your tank so that you never run out of water. And then as we come over here to the right side of the camper, here's where you access your cassette. So each Alaskan can be optioned with a cassette toilet, or we actually do now have for 2024, we also have the option of a composting toilet as well. Your cassette is going to be accessed right here. Simply open the hatch, lift up on the tab, and now you have your cassette where you can truly take and empty anywhere you have a toilet. Your water fill for your cassette toilet right here. Here's where your Suburban propane powered furnace exhausts. So this does get hot. Certainly you want to stay away from that when the heater's on. One of the things that we are excited about is on the 2024 GMC Denali's, they've got this really sweet stair step tailgate setup. This one's built in with the speaker system. Really, really cool. Obviously we got the tunes going here at the Expo. Lots of fun with this new tailgate. That's pretty much it on the outside. We do have some other awning options. Obviously, check out the website. The new builder tool is fantastic, alaskancampers.com. Let's head inside. As we step into the 2024 Alaskan Camper, right away, you can see you got the toilet options here like we discussed. Full kitchen, 2-burner stove with lid by Dometic. We're huge fans of this new stove. Absolutely fantastic. Also, the nice big stainless steel sink. I mean, holy cow, you got lots of room there to do whatever you need to do. Food prep, dishwashing, you name it. Also, built-in cutting board, active counter space when you're not using the sink. If we look up, we've got the all-new X2 Nomadic 12-volt AC system, which is a game changer in the cooling world. A camper like this smaller space, you are going to stay super cool with this Nomadic. Massive, massive upgrade. It is a 12-volt system, so it runs off the batteries. All Alaskan Campers for 2024 can be priced and optioned with inverters, multiple batteries, solar panels. You can fit up to 4 solar panels on the roof of this camper, 200-watt panels. So it really can be built for off-grid use. Really, it's just up to your imagination. However big you want to go with an off-grid package, we can do that at Alaskan. As we move more into the camper, we've got the 44-inch dinette. This is an 8-foot Alaskan camper, which does allow for a 44-inch dinette. The dinette does fold out into a bed. So once you have both sides out, this is a really nice place to sleep. You can sleep comfortably 4 adults in this camper when you're using the dinette and the cab over portion. Also have incorporated for 2024 the NovaCool 3.5 cubic foot fridge. This fridge is a fantastic option. Comes with a freezer up top. So you got tons of drinks, tons of food, whatever you got to keep cold for an extended period of time in the NovaCool fridge. We did fit this one with the speaker system. I don't know if you necessarily need it with the speakers in the back, but you can put a speaker system in all Alaskans. Each Alaskan is equipped with 2 Max Air fans. These are fantastic for if you don't have the top down or the flaps down, you can get a great breeze pushing through here. The dinette table is locked into the ceiling of the Alaskan camper. So to deploy the table, simply get a hand for bracing underneath, flip the latch down, table will come loose. 2 hands, clip it into the bottom rail. With a steady push towards the rail, simply lift up, unhook the table leg, put into position, and now you have a really nice space where you can seat 4 comfortably for dinner or whatever you're doing in here. As you look up into the cab over portion, right now we have the flaps down, which we really like to keep them down when the weather's nice and there's not a lot of bugs. But as soon as you're ready for sleep, simply fold the 3 flaps out, lock into place, and now you're a fully hard-sided camper. So that does it with us in the 2024 Alaskan. We're super excited about it. We hope that you are too. If you want more information, you can certainly give us a call or visit our website, www.alaskancampers.com. Check us out there. We can get you all the information you need. We're here to help.
I'm Fred from 4-Wheel Campers. This is a Hawk model slide-in truck camper for full-size pickup trucks with a short bed. So Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Tundra, Nissan Titan, 6 or 6.5 foot truck bed. We sell thousands of these every year just because there's so many full-size short bed trucks on the market. It's available in 4 different floor plans: shell, front dinette, side dinette, or rollover couch. On the outside, we have roof racks, we have a side awning, we have wraparound awnings available. We can do interior stuff as far as sinks, stoves, refrigerators, furnaces, hot water, inside showers, outside showers. We got it all: lithium batteries, solar systems, different seating arrangements. This one sleeps 3 to 4 adults very comfortably. We have an 85-liter refrigerator, 20 gallons fresh water, 2 propane tanks, 2 lithium batteries, 250 watts of solar. And then inside, we have a few different features in this particular one. We have side seating, table, nice bamboo countertops, flush mount appliances, roof vents with fans, windows, lights, and then probably the most nice feature is the slide out bed. So we want people to have comfort, be warm at night, and be very comfortable. So the upper bed slides out either into a queen size bed or all the way out into a king size north-south sleeping arrangement. So with this situation, it's about 77 by 80. So if a customer wants to sleep side to side or front to back, it's available. If they're traveling alone, they can leave these extra cushions at home and just have a big twin bed just for single person. Lower bed has storage and also additional seating and sleeping. And then the cabinets we already kind of covered, but lighting, electrical, sink, stove, fridge, furnace, propane, and water. So with this model or any of our models, if you want to find out about us, we've been around 52 years in the industry. Our company name is 4-Wheel Campers, and on the web it's 4wheelcampers.com.
Hi, I'm Matt Ward from Hallmark Manufacturing out of Port Lupton, Colorado. We're here at the 2021 Overland Expo, Loveland, Colorado. This is our Hallmark K2. We've been building pop-up, slide-in pop-up truck campers since 1958. The Hallmark K2 is an 8-foot slide-in camper. It'll fit a 6.5-foot bed or an 8-foot bed. Lots of custom amenities. We can put lithium batteries, AGM batteries, toilet systems, shower systems, solar systems. Really, we do a lot of custom pop-up truck camper work. The K2 is best suited with a 3/4 ton truck. We do have other models suitable for half-ton trucks. We use all molded composite construction. The composite construction is done right here in Colorado. Soft wall is 4-season insulated, and that's a standard feature for Hallmark. You don't have to add any other Arctic packages or anything like that. Furnace equipment is traditionally propane, but we do diesel upon request. And the roof lift system is unique to Hallmark Manufacturing. It's a worm gear system capable of lifting 400 pounds in addition to the weight of the roof. So you can put your kayaks, canoes on the roof without having to remove them and still raise and lower the roof. Our roofs are all one piece. There are no seams to leak, no maintenance to do. The lower half is not a monocoque design. It's actually a sandwich design. And that sandwich design is because we need the corners to flex. Fiberglass doesn't like to flex, so you either have to have a suspension system underneath the chassis. We don't have that luxury on trucks, so we need the camper to flex. Inside the Hallmark K2 traditional is a cassette toilet in this passenger side rear. You've got a compressor fridge, which is 4.2 cubic feet. Choice of oven or just a 2-burner cooktop. You can have other sink choices such as stainless steel, molded, or even the glass top sink combos. For sleeping, we have a couple sleeping options. We have an east-west sleeping option or a north-south, and this is a north-south sleeping option. Our dinette also converts into a bed, so you have another bed here. This is 6 foot 2 inches, so you can sleep a fairly large person. Overhead cabinets are standard, so storage on the roof and storage underneath the bed. Batteries are inside and insulated. This is running lithium batteries. You want to make sure that those stay heated, and we design that into the camper. For more information on Hallmark Manufacturing, you can find us on the web at www.hallmarkrv.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Ethan with Outfitter Manufacturing. We build a whole range of slide-in truck campers, and in this quick video we'll go through the Caribou Light 6.5. So this one here, it's all aluminum construction, so the walls are fully welded aluminum studs with block foam insulation in all the gaps, and then they're vacuum bonded to this fiberglass exterior. Makes it super strong and still incredibly lightweight. The base weight on this model is only 1,050 pounds. Super strong too. You can beat on it off-road, have it for years going down to Baja, that kind of thing, and it's never gonna miss a beat. With these two, we can build them for half-ton trucks, full-size trucks, even all the way down to mid-size stuff like Tacomas, Ford Rangers, that sort of thing. And there's also ways to shed weight too. The lithium battery, you can even remove the jacks once you load it up, save about 85 pounds there. So even something like a Tacoma with 1,200 pounds payload, you can still carry this and have all the comforts of home. Now here on the outside, we do have options like the Yakima tracks and the ladder. So this gives you easy access to the roof. The roof is aluminum frame, just like the walls. So you can get up there, walk around, load kayaks, fishing gear, bikes even if you've got the height for it, or just a roof box with all your extra gear. Custom options too, like the traction boards and the Rotopacks you see there. Those we can do easily. We've mounted high lift jacks. We've even done custom bike mounts on the back. So most mild customization like that is no problem at all for us. On this side as well too, you have your massive dinette window. It is a slider, of course, so you can get tons of airflow through there. And it is UV coated as well, so you don't roast in the summertime. And optionally, you can get a carefree awning as well, both an 8-foot or a 10-foot model, depending on the size of the camper. So you can have a massive shade area here to hang out while you're at camp. And then here around the other side does have a 20-pound propane tank standard. So for the cooktop, the water heater, all that, it'll last easily weeks, if not months, depending on how you use it. This one doesn't have the tank in it right now. And then optionally, you can get the water heater with the outside shower. That way you can stay nice and clean, have plenty of hot water to get all cleaned up after a day out on the trail. And all our campers do come with a 200-watt solar suitcase. That way you never have to worry about running out of power, running the fridge, the furnace, fans, that sort of thing. Even if you get the inverter, the optional 2,000-watt inverter, still not going to be an issue at all power-wise. And then hidden inside here, all our campers do have a full U-shaped dinette, so there's actually room for 2 adults in there easily. And the dinette does break down into a bed. So if you need to sleep 2 people on the bunk and one on the dinette bed, or if you've got a kid, that kind of thing, even a dog bed, it works great for that. And this particular model has the north-south king size bed. That's actually a 75 by 80 bed. So massive, you could easily fit 2 people and tons of comfort up there. Standard, it has an east-west queen bed, so a 60 by 80. And this one also has underbed storage. So this gives you a huge 3.5-inch deep storage compartment under here. Perfect spot for clothes, lots of gear. That solar suitcase we talked about fits perfectly in there. And this model also has electric lift. Standard, the Caribou Light has a push-up lift, so if you want to keep it super simple and lightweight, that's the way to go. Optionally, you can also do a Hiko crank-up lift, kind of middle of the road. And then obviously top dog is the electric lift. So if you want, you know, the most ease of use, the most, you know, durable, just powerful system, the electric's for sure the way to go. Standard, it does have 2 roof vents. You can do AC as well if you want. There is standard, we use a Coleman Mach 8 air conditioner. We have done a Nomadic 12-volt air conditioner before though, so there are lots of options for that. The fridge on this particular model is the 3.8, so this is the optional large fridge. Standard, it's got a 2 cubic foot model. All our refrigerators are compressor refrigerators, so 12 volt or 120. Super low amp draw though, that 200 watt solar panel will keep up with it all day long, no problem at all. And the 2 cubic footer, you gain a whole cabinet space up here above it. And also the freezer is removable. So you can remove the freezer and have it be just a giant fridge or just a giant freezer if you want. Also, all our campers come standard with the 2-burner flush mount cooktop, so a nice self-igniting unit from Suburban. And it does get you more counter space as well when it's all folded up. And also, all of them have a 20,000 BTU furnace, standard. Also, the soft wall's insulated, so winter camping, that sort of thing, single digits even, not a problem at all. All the water system is inside, your water tanks in the front dinette bench on this model. All your lines are inside, so even if it's 5 degrees outside, as long as you run the furnace, you're never gonna freeze up and never have to worry about it. So this one here, this is the Spire 8. The big features on this one is that it does have a full interior wet bath. So it actually has a private shower stall with a cassette toilet inside. It does have the same aluminum frame construction as the Caribou Light we were just looking at. So again, fully welded, vacuum bonded, crazy durable, and still lightweight. This one does have our one-piece molded composite roof. So it can absolutely take a beating. Hail, tree limbs, that sort of thing, it's gonna just shrug it right off, no problem at all. And you can see this one does come with taillights, of course, because it covers the back. And it's got a 20-gallon gray tank for that shower. And then this one has the same 20-pound horizontal propane tank as the Caribou Light. So again, plenty of capacity to get you out there for a long time without ever having to worry about it. Same 6-gallon water heater and outside shower as well. And then the inside, that's where this one really starts to get different. So this one has same dinette size, still turns into a bed as well. So you do have that extra sleeping space if you ever need it. It always comes with this north-south bunk with these bedside cabinets. So in addition to that under bed storage, you have massive deep cabinets along each side. It also comes standard with an overhead cabinet. So you have plenty of storage up here, and you can optionally get the microwave, which does power off an inverter. So even off, you know, the batteries out in the middle of nowhere off grid, you can still run the microwave. And this one has the same 3.8 cubic foot fridge that we were just looking at. Also 12 volt 110, again, runs great off that 200 watt solar panel. The main feature on this one is that shower stall there. And so with this, you've got a fully enclosed fiberglass shower stall, totally waterproof. It'll drain right into that 20-gallon gray tank. You've also got windows in there so you can vent it out so you don't get a ton of humidity and whatnot built up while you're taking the shower. Also has that Dometic cassette toilet in there as well with a, I think it's 4.8 gallon waste tank. And we do have models that are similar to this. So the next step up from this is the Apex. Similar layout with the wet bath and everything, more interior storage space, and the Apex actually has a composite body. So rather than that aluminum frame body, it's molded composite, one piece, just like the roof on this one is. And it has more interior storage space and much larger under bed storage. So that's definitely top dog for a couple. There's also the Juno, same composite body as the Apex, but it has an entire tent room on the back and side entry. So you end up with a 72 by 48 bed off the back in addition to your bunk up here. Perfect for kids, dogs, a grown man can absolutely sleep on it. So if you need the extra sleeping space, it's perfect. And then we do make the Caribou Light we were looking at earlier, we do make it in 8-foot models. So the 6.5 foot we were looking at could fit on a 5.5 foot or a 6.5 foot truck bed. The 8-foot model could fit on a 6.5 foot truck bed or an 8-foot truck bed. And the Spire here we could do for 6.5 or 8. Same thing for the Apex and the Juno. So pretty much any truck we can build a camper for. Like we talked about the Caribou Light, it can fit mid-sized stuff, keep it nice and lightweight, Or if you want something more luxurious, you know, a 3/4 1-ton truck, something like a Spire or Apex would be perfect. This is a 12-volt nomadic air conditioner. It's the X2. This was actually a custom order on this camper. It is something we can for sure do. We can do custom options like that. Usually it's no problem at all. So this one, like I said, it's their X2. It's only like 58 amps on high, 27 amps on low. It'll easily run off these 2 lithium batteries that this one's equipped with. 200-watt solar panel will keep up, though you'd probably want additional solar just to help support that amp draw. The regular air conditioner we use is a Coleman Mach unit. Really quiet, super low profile. It does require shore power or a generator though, but it is also the lower cost option compared to the 12-volt. So the best way to get a hold of us is through outfittermfg.com. You can email us there, info@outfittermfg.com. I'm Ethan. You can email me direct if you want. It's ethan@outfittermfg.com. You can also give us a call. It's 970-535-9421. And we do have a Facebook page as well, and that's just Outfitter Manufacturing.
Hi, my name's Kelsey. I'm with Supertramp Campers. We're out of Golden, Colorado. We're taking a look here today at our flagship LT. So this is our full-size truck camper. It's fully composite, so that means no rivets, no wood, no aluminum. We do everything in-house. So our composite shell is made all in-house. So we'll take a look at it. It's sitting here on a Tundra 5.5-foot bed. It is designed with an 82-inch floor plan, so pretty much it hangs out a little bit on this camper. But if you look here at the F-150, it sits nice and flush with that. When we're taking a look at it, the big differentiator for us is that we have electric linear actuators that raise the camper up and down in 10 seconds. So that's just a press of the button, raises up. You don't have to do anything else. So then we'll take a look at some of the other cool features. This client optioned in for the inside shower. So there's a 5-gallon gray water tank in here that is easy gravity drain there. Then we also offer a huge exterior pull-out tray for all of your gear. So put all your dirty gear, anything like that in there. We also do keyless entry. So just a 4 or 6-digit code so that you can get it in and out. If you give your friends the code, they may take some of your beverages. And then also we do 2 11-pound propane tanks here. So it's nice that they're on a pull-out tray, easily access them, and those are dedicated to your camper. So our door is also super robust. It has the same drill retention as plywood, so you can do additional storage here if you would like. And then right now what you're looking at is our standard white. So our campers come out of the mold white, but you can wrap it with a 3M film as well, so you can match your truck, do anything fun like that. If we look down the side of the camper, we really try to keep it nice and streamlined so that it looks really good on your truck. And then we embed steel plates on the side so that you can mount any type of jerry panels, jerry cans, molly cans, or anything like that. So the electric linear actuators raise it 26 inches, so it's 6'9" tall in here. We have a true queen size bed with huge windows. Each window is zippered mesh, so you can actually fully open the window if you'd like, zippered clear vinyl, and then zipper insulated shade. We do a true queen size bed with a 4-inch mattress. One thing that's really nice about our campers is that you can actually sit up full size in it. It's 36 inches of space here. Then we do underbed storage standard. So huge amount of storage here for all your clothes and items there. It's on a strut so that they can stay open. And then our fabric is a little bit different than a lot of other campers. So it's a layer of waterproof breathable, a layer of insulation, and then a layer of waterproof breathable. That allows it to behave more like a winter jacket instead of like a raincoat. So it doesn't trap humidity inside and it allows it to breathe a little bit. Then under each booth is additional storage. So this is completely open here, and then there's a 24-gallon freshwater tank hidden under there at the front of the truck for center of gravity. Then additional deep storage here that goes all the way to the basement. So super deep, fits camp chairs or anything like that. Then we work our way around to the most exciting storage is your toilet. And we do our own custom shower curtain. So all you do is you hook into these magnets up here and you can take an inside shower. So there's a 5-gallon gray water tank dedicated to the shower there. You can sleep one adult here when it's down, and then we also do a bunk bed solution. We also embed steel here so that you can do an L-track solution for additional storage. So then when we look at appliances, they're all hidden under here. So this is a Truma Combi heater. It is silent. A lot of heaters work really well, but they're so loud that you don't want to run them at night. So this runs off of our 2 11-pound propane tanks and is silent. 100 amp hour lithium iron battery. You can add up to 3 more batteries in there. And then there's 300 watts of solar standard on every camper. Smart shunt so that you can track your power usage. 65-liter isotherm fridge. Sorry, it's gonna open the wrong way, but it also has an ice cube tray here. And then interior kitchenette storage. So here's that shower curtain that I was talking about. It's got its nice little loops. It's a ripstop material that dries really quick. 2 max air fans. You can use one remote, turn one on, turn the other. Really easy, push pull. And then also LED lights here. We have an exterior light, we have a water pump, and then we have the up and down. Nice deep sink here. This is your shower hose. So this is on a 10-foot hose that you can pull in and out. 2-burner stove, and then plenty of room to prep your food here. And then an additional kitchen storage here with the bamboo interior as well. Our flooring is marine grade vinyl. So literally you can take this out, power wash it, and throw it back in. All of our cabinetry is also composite, so super durable, really easy to clean, and really lightweight. We do a bunk bed, I think I mentioned that, but you can also really comfy here, and a table solution here with a Lagoon table, 20-inch swivel table. Do you want to see it go up and down? So that's 10 seconds. You can sit in here while it's down, or you could stealth camp. So one person could sleep here really easily and have another person sit here. You can still access your fridge. You can still access the toilet. And then the lights still work as well. So if you wanted to hang out in here, exterior light, and then now we can raise it. And you're good to go. Well, thanks for checking out our flagship LT. You can find us on the web at www.supertrampcampers.com. You can also follow us on Instagram at Supertramp Campers. Feel free to reach out to us also at info@supertrampcampers.com if you have any questions. Thanks so much.
Hey folks, Arnold with Overland Explorer Vehicles here at Expo West 2024. We've got 2 models down here today. We've got our Hudson Bay. This is a 6.75-foot version, pop-up with the auto lift. And now, over on the other side here, we've also got the same, it's a Hudson Bay, but this is our new hard-sided version of the pop-up. So for those that don't want to add the pop-up, just want the hard wall, they want to gain more storage inside, that's definitely a solution for you. As far as the campers themselves, they're identical in terms of floor plan and equipment. Quickly walking around this one here, got access to your water tank. So you got a wash valve, wash line here. So if you want to just get a drink of water, you've been cycling, hiking, whatever, don't want to go in your camper, you can access that. Winterization, draining the tank there. Back here, you got your slide out toilet. This actually extends into the doorway, and then you got an area for storage. So like this version over here, it's a 6.75-foot version or a bed replacement. So you got the kick out right there. So you would just lose this little storage area if this was a 6.75-foot version. Coming around back, you can get a different array of tire carriers, MOLLE panels, ladders, that sort of thing. On this particular 8-foot model, you got access to all your electronics, access to your Truma water heater, your Truma air heater as well. Then over here on this side, this is your battery storage area. You can get several different size batteries in here, up to 600 amp hours of batteries in here, no problem. Then of course up here, non-locking cabinet is your 20-pound vertical propane tank. Now you can also get this version. We've just come up with a version of the same thing, but in a fixed to chassis or mounted direct to chassis. So it's identical with the exception of the air heater and the water heater. For that particular model, you'd be going with either whatever the chassis is, whether it's diesel, whether it's gas. So you'd be going with a boiler system and an air heater. Then we can go inside. Okay, lights are off inside this Hudson Bay. We're standing inside the Hudson Bay hardwall version or hard-sided. You can get remember, you can get this in a pop-up version as well. But what's different once you go to the hard-sided is you get all of this upper storage all the way around the camper. So these are just like our drawer and door fronts down on the lower cabinets. All aluminum, starboard doors, cast aluminum latches. If you got a cooler day and you want to shower, you can just remove this table, and you actually got a shower tray or shower pan underneath here. Hang your shower curtain up top, and you're good to go. You got your dual pane acrylic windows. You got your pull-up blinds, pull-up screens, and pull-down blinds. Optional underbed storage. Gives you 2.5 inch of underbed storage, which is quite a bit of storage actually. And then access here, just like the pop-up. This is identical to the pop-up. You got access to storage underneath the countertop here. You got storage in front. And then you've also got storage underneath your seat cushions as well. And then this particular one, you want to just come over here, I can show you the toilet slide out. So this particular model, this one has the Trekker wrap-on Trekker toilet. So the legs are folded down, but you get 6 inches of lift with the legs. It's just in travel mode right now. But you can also get a cassette toilet, or you can put a porta potty in there if you'd like. No latches, nothing else. It just opens and closes, open and closes. 164 liter refrigerator. Dual pane burner propane. Sink. You can get an optional single burner propane and induction, in which case you'd be adding an inverter, etc., etc. That's basically it. If you would like to find out more information about our products, we got a number of dealers down in the US you can actually access on our website, overlandex.com. You can find what events we're going to go to, where our dealers are located. You can contact us directly at factory. We're in Canada. We build for Canadian weather, which applies to anywhere in the USA. Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Ned, General Manager of Hotomobil USA. We bring single-piece fiberglass truck campers to USA. These units are very well insulated. They keep noise out, heat out, cold out, and have a lot of great features. We have a flush and cassette toilet, which ejects from here. And it has wheels that you can port out to take to where you need to dump it. There is indoor-outdoor shower with diesel heater and diesel instant water heater. Great lighting features, 12-volt fridge, nice little things. We got sliding screen doors. From the exterior, this is the tank for the diesel heater. It runs about 80 hours to heat. It's very efficient for 2.5 gallons. The exterior has about 20,000 miles of traveling and about 10 months of outdoor storage. It still hasn't been washed. It's very sparkly clean still. We like it a lot. Jacks are removable. They're not mounted right now. They can be inverted up. We do use dual pane windows to increase the insulation much better. Everybody thinks single piece fiberglass is going to be still non-leaking. Water is kind of sneaky, but we also use marine grade wood. So it's antibacterial, anti-flammable. Let's go inside. So this is our galley, 2 cooktop stove with our sink. We also use the outdoor shower for a sink. All cabinetry is latching, so they don't open accidentally. This is the bed area. Right now it got a little bit messy because we were showing off this cushion. This is a queen size bed. The camper, though, another amazing part is that it's tall. 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", friend of mine, he was pretty much standing up in here, which is really hard to find for us. This dinette raises, but we also can put a cushion here and it becomes a big bed. It's 2 people can sleep here as well. A lot of nice lighting features. In the middle of the night, I want to find a light, I go like this. I just tap it. I'm not using a light to find where is it, like my reading lights. These screens are very well thought out. These are becoming industry standards. They're magnetic to each other. You can use a screen or you can blind out. So like in the middle of the night, you have your window open, you got a little bit cold, go like this, all of a sudden you got heat regulation. And actually it's cooler inside because of the insulation of 20mm polyurethane. The bathroom over here, this is a wet bath. This is your shower head. And the toilet is a flush and cassette toilet. With a nice mirror and everything and a fan. The fridge is large, 12 volts. There's steaks in there, salads and everything else, beers obviously. How can you have a fridge without beer? It's 12 volts. This hasn't stopped running in probably 8 months. And this is actually a cool feature. So the interior lighting, see there's lighting up over there. And there's actually at night, you can sit here and lounge up with your friends, play Uno, Yahtzee, euchre, and enjoy the day. We love this camper. We have 4 different sizes. We don't do too many options because a camper should be built the right way instead of everyone choosing millions of options. Find us at Hotomobil USA.
My name is Aidan Bradney. I am with Wasatch Overland. We build the interior of the Toughport Overlander. The Toughport Overlander is different to other truck slide-ins in that it weighs 900 pounds. It's got a much lower profile. It was designed in a virtual air tunnel to really reduce the gas mileage usage, so very, very aerodynamic. In fact, on my drive over here, I was losing 0.6 miles per gallon compared to not having it on the truck. It's made of a one-piece fiberglass composite design, and there is 0 wood in the entire build. So we use fiberglass, composite materials, carbon fiber throughout. This particular model features a dinette that turns into a rather large bed. We have a galley with 7-gallon water capacity. We run 110 volt through a red arc electrical system, which really separates us again from other slide-in manufacturers in that instead of putting in a solar generator that's just a single unit, we have a 3-way charge, 2,000 watt, 200 amp hour red arc electrical system. It has a fridge built in. We keep our heater exterior, and so that's an optional extra that if someone wants a heater, they don't have to take it with them throughout the entire year. It's just a winter thing. And then the real difference is the R22 insulation, the way that our walls are built. We have the exterior gel coat all the way to the interior here, and this is just super light. We've got sound deadening, 2 layers of insulation, and then something called a Plascore, which is built into the fiberglass, so we get really good insulation. And of course insulation goes both ways, so it really is 4-season, doesn't just keep the heat out, but it'll keep the heat in during the winter. So wasatch-overland.com. There's a little drop down for the truck slide-ins, and you'd click the Overlander tab and it'll give you all of the different specs, pricing, all the information about it right there.
My name is Cliff Vaughn. I'm from South Carolina. We live in this camper about 50 to 60 nights per year. We travel throughout the west and southwest. This particular model is a Grandby front dinette 4-wheel camper. It is designed for an 8-foot truck bed. This one's a little unusual in that it is a slide-in, meaning this part is for a normal pickup truck bed. However, we have put it on a flatbed in order to gain extra storage. So on the inside, it is a front dinette, meaning that we have seating at the front. The bed pulls out and is a king-size bed. Has a 80-liter refrigerator, a 20-gallon freshwater tank, 6 gallons of fresh water in the heater, and I carry 4 additional gallons in Rotopacks on the flatbed. The 4-wheel camper OEV flatbed, and this is on a 2002 Ford F-250 long bed pickup truck crew cab. If you want more information on the camper, please contact 4-Wheel Campers.
Orlando Mastrato with Fair Adventure Vehicles. We are a composite camper manufacturer. We work with Total Composites right now to provide us our composite wall and proprietary extrusion system. This is the best engineered, thermally efficient system on the market right now. The panel system is R12 insulation factor. This has phenomenal cold and hot weather performance. So really great, comfortable living habitat. Love to show you this one we have a display here at Pomona. This unit is for a full-size truck. It's a 3/4 to 1 ton chassis. It's an 8-foot bed. This one's got a couple neat systems. We have a forward ski closet in this one, 18 inches wide. That's a fully waterproof, so you can put skis or snowboards in there, fully wet, covered in snow, and no leaks are gonna come out of that compartment. So really nice garage space for a lot of our customers are real avid outdoor enthusiasts. So we try to design these for, you know, outdoor lifestyle. We use all turn Overland hatches and windows and door systems. This unit, as you may have seen before, is running a Rotopack supply for the diesel heater. That's a diesel furnace. This is on quick disconnect. It's easily removable to fill up your vehicle. And then coming inside, we have a lot of our kind of signature floor plan here that we've been focusing on. This one has a lifted floor with a wet well, kind of create a mudroom entry space. Also has additional floor hatch storage. We still have a 6'5" interior height after the lifted floor. So we still have a very comfortable overhead livable space. Yeah, and just some of the great benefits is that it's a very simple system. We're using a composting, separating toilet. Again, everything's very simple in here. There's not a lot of plumbing, not a lot of things to go wrong. We're using a really simple Dometic jerry can system that supplies the sink, and using 80-liter dual zone CFX for this application. You can also access the garage ski storage from the pair of double doors at the front. Just creates a nice access, really nice usable storage, really focused on ergonomics and usability in here. And this one has just short of a king size bed that's permanently deployed as well. So you can come in, as soon as you pull off the side of the road, everything is just set up. You just pop in here and you're ready to go. There's absolutely no setup. Again, we're really trying to focus on ergonomics and usability. So we're using as big a possible bar sink you can fit in here with a taller single spigot. This just allows you to get like a really nice size pan in here. Again, just the simple usability features that that make overlanding a little more comfortable. This unit also, we have a extended seating. This creates like a really deep, it's almost a 30-inch deep sofa. So you have a very nice lounging, comfortable space. So if you're stuck in here for a long time, like in a snowstorm, you can get very, very comfortable. What that also does provides me a benefit of also additional storage. And in this unit, I have the ability to slide multiple jerry cans forward up under the ski closet. So this is another massive amount of volume for storage for water systems or bed and table system can all stow away in here really easily. Another nice benefit of the Hardside is you get the full height permanent closet. So you have just massive coat hanging closet storage. You can even option additional closets in the front. We can configure, everything is custom made. So we do have some standard configurations that we can start with, or we can kind of build to any level. So this model as well was upfitted with nearly 700 amp hours of lithium battery, 2000 watt Victron inverter. I have DC charging off the truck's alternator. We also have 600 watts of solar on this unit, MPPT charging all through Victron as well. We're also using their 7-inch touchscreen, which is a really great system to monitor how you're using power, how much power you have left. It just kind of gives you that confidence of that you're not going to run out of juice. So this is a great example to show the diversity of the total composite system. We have the ability to really custom configure into any configuration. So this box has actually been made specifically for this service bed. It's very similar to what would be on a typical half-ton truck. It just shows the diversity of the product. So stepping into this unit, you can see a lot of the commonalities of our design language. We really try to just keep a very common theme between the builds, even though there is a lot of differentiation between or a lot of difference between the custom options. So this one's got a forward closet just to increase additional storage. This would typically go on a half-ton truck because there's no lifted floor system, which cuts a lot of weight out. So you do supplement that with like a lifted step to add comfort to the seating height. Also provides a nice extra storage for storing the table. And this one's actually configured with just a really simple portable power station for this application. So we can build, with portable, simple systems, or we can get very sophisticated built-in systems as well. All right, we have here is another 8-foot unit. This is sitting on an actual 6-foot truck bed, 6.75 as Ford calls it out. But this is actually an 8-foot camper. So you do have it tailgate permanently down or removed. You have a little bit of hanging off the back of the bed. The 3/4 to 1 ton trucks really don't mind this. Wouldn't recommend that so much for a 1/2 ton application, but no problem with a 3/4 to 1 ton. A little bit about the outside. We have a ability for shore power hookup 110, and we also have an alternating charger hookup underneath for the DC charger off the truck. It's all Anderson connectors, really easy to plug and play. Keeps that simple, just really simple to disconnect and decouple from the truck. This one has an exterior propane tank. This has a quick release system, so I can just run my pigtail to heat up the camper, or I can have a splitter and run propane accessories, your barbecue, stovetop out back here. Just real easy to service and get to. Keeps it outside, which is safe as well. So let's pop into this 8-foot floor plan. I've been really lucky. We have so many awesome customers. My customer actually drove down from Northern California to show off this unit today. So he actually full-time lives in this. Since taking delivery, he's full-time lived in this for 8 months. So it's a great way. He saves rent in California. A lot of neat features in this one. We've done all kinds of custom stuff. This is a peace officer, so he's got a custom gun safe we set up for him. This one has a 300 amp hour lithium battery bank. This also has the DC charging, the solar system, all Victron components again. We have a diesel furnace heater in here. We also have a composting separating toilet in this one. This one's got a really neat feature. This actually has a heat exchanger. So this is gonna bring in fresh air at ambient interior temperature. So if you're in the snow and it's cold outside, you have all the doors closed and it's warm in here, this is gonna constantly change the air out from in and in from out, and it's gonna exchange the heat temperature. So it's going to be bringing in fresh, warm air. So it's going to match the temperature of the air inside. Again, this is like another custom add-on that we can do. So we can take these projects to literally any level for you. Another thing we really try to focus on is ergonomics. I try to really keep the coolers off of the counters. I find the ergonomics of setting something on that cooler when you need to access the cooler, then everything's in the way. So in this case, I just incorporate into the seating area. This is another nice Dometic 75-liter dual zone fridge and freezer combination. And then just above the fridge is our space for our 280 amp hour lithium battery and all the electrical components. Thank you all for coming and taking a look today. We really appreciate sharing this product with you. We've been working super hard. Love to talk to you. If you have any questions, reach out to us at information@bearvehicles.com. Contact us through our website. Love to speak with you.
My name's Chavez. I'm here with AT Overland at Overland Expo West. This is our newest product, the Terra Topper. It's made out of 1-inch honeycomb composite, bed lined. Here we've mounted outdoor shower cube with a Yakima road shower here. So right where you want to shower, you have water. We've also mounted our 10-pound propane cylinder and bracket to the outside, right where you need to hook up your internal heater. We exclusively use turn windows and doors. We have a thermal liner. It's got stainless steel mesh, double pane acrylic glass. Inside, what we've done, we put our cabinet systems. So it's got drawers, cushions. We've also made a dinette area with step 22 bags. We've used the Dometic water jugs with their faucet over here. Inside, we also have LED strip lighting that is dimmable with a king-size mattress. This one also has the pneumatic cooling system, AC unit, up top on the roof. We are also using National Luna NLDC 40 DC to DC charger with a 315 amp hour battery bank over here. And what that does is it takes your alternator vehicle charge along with the 285 watt solar panels up top on the roof. We're also using National Luna fridges. This is a 60-liter fridge. We also have a dome fan with LED light. Perfect spot for your cooking. Pull out the exhaust. You also have quick charge, dual USB-C ports all around the camper. Over here, where your bed is, we also are doing scene lights on the outside, awnings all around. It's a very, very cozy, comfortable setup. Thanks for checking us out. We are AT Overland. You can check us out on our website, atoverland.com.
Hey, I'm Jeff Collins from Ascent Conversions, based out of Indiana, and here is our fully composite 4-season truck camper. So this one that you see here today is to go on our 5-foot mid-size truck box, but it is fully kitted out. Even in this small space, we still have a kitchen area. We have a Dometic fridge. We have a sitting lounge with a lagoon table. We've got a toilet and a pull-out bed. And the pull-out bed is very deceiving because you still get a queen-size width and a full-size length. So tons of space, even in a small platform. We've got a 2,000-watt EcoFlow battery system. We even have this awesome Wildlands Arctic Tern door. It's got a steel mesh, as you can see here. We say it keeps the bears out, but in Indiana, it keeps the dogs in. We've got a winter shield here, and we have the Dometic water pump system that fits in right into the kitchen sink that drains right out the side. So it's got everything you could need to immediately get out there and start adventuring. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns. So our website's ascentconversions.com.
My name is Kurt with Outpost Campers, and this is our Outpost 6.5 slide-in SIP camper. We're pretty stoked. We used to build vans for the last 5 years, and really what we're shooting for with this is to take all of what we learned in building our high-performance off-grid vans and put it into a lightweight truck camper that's capable of 4-season camping. So I'll start with kind of like the shell. So what we've got is a 2-inch SIP constructed shell. SIP, if you don't know, is structural insulated panel. So we've got an R12 value that we start out with. We try and maintain some of that R value with the double pane Arctic Tern windows here. A lot of people are going to be familiar with the Arctic Tern windows, but we love them. There's 4 on this rig. We also, as far as winter camping goes, if you want to stay warm, we have a diesel burner mounted here on the back. It's an S-bar diesel burner that really cranks the heat when it's cold. It's a little more than we need, but we went with that burner for reliability. And this unit also has a nomadic AC unit on the top. It's a 48-volt DC unit, 500 watts of solar on the roof, and then the capability to put a solar backpack. You can see that our solar backpack's connected right here. Right now that's going to give us close to 900 watts, which will run the AC for free, basically. So if it's hot outside and you've got the sun, you get some free AC, which is always nice. Our cab over is a queen, so queen size cab over. Here we have your fill port. Our gray water system is pretty standard to the slide-in truck camper. We attach a hose here, drop into a bucket. Our friends over here have that set up. Also on the outside, we have a shore in. We located the shore in here because a lot of new trucks have inverter capabilities inside the truck bed. So you can drive and charge your rig if you want. Also, you can see down there, maybe, it's probably hard to see, there's also a DC-DC tie, so you can charge while you're driving your truck. And then we put an outlet here on the back, accessible when your tailgate is closed, because maybe you need to run your electric chainsaw, cook outside. And porch light. This is the Arctic Tern Wildland door, which is actually probably one of my favorite doors. I'll show you some of the functionality here. So it splits. This is just extra insulation, also privacy screen. But it splits, and you have a mesh, a fabric mesh for bugs, and then you have a steel mesh behind this, so that you can put your doggos in there and keep them cool when you're at the festival or off for a bike ride. And here's our exterior heater. We have 2 different tie-down methods. We're trying to be really adaptable for people. So every Outpost 6.5 comes with your regular strap tie-downs for the inside of the bed. That means you don't have to spend any extra money on a torque lift or a Happy Jack mounting system, but you can use these hooks on the jack mounts for a torque lift or a Happy Jack system using turnbuckles. Most of us have Happy Jacks or torque lifts, I guess because we own a truck manufacturing company, or truck camper manufacturing company. So welcome to the inside of the Outpost 6.5. Some things that we're really proud of is we have these powder-coated aluminum cabinets. They offer us durability, longevity, and a lot of weight savings. We also get a massive amount of storage. I can be totally honest with you and tell you that in my rig, I have not yet been able to fill all these cabinets. I might be running a little lighter than some people. We do bamboo for some other of our components. This is really to lighten it up, you know, try and bring this homey feel to it. We love the bamboo. We've been working with it for years. In building all those vans, we learned that one thing that people really love when you're camping is a nice deep sink. So here we have a fold-away sink. Nice and deep, easy to do your dishes. Comes with a fun little soap dispenser. One thing that you don't have to worry about when you're out on the road or getting prepped for your trip. The inside of the Arctic turn windows you might also be familiar with, but we love them. You've got the screen and then the privacy shade. It also helps give you an extra layer of insulation if it's too hot or too cold outside. The power system here is achieving a very specific function. So one of our design objectives is to ditch the propane. So you don't need propane. It's all electric, off-grid. So that's why we've got 500 watts of roof solar, and then another 400 in our backpack. But that means that we have an expandable power system inside this bench. We start with 2 kilowatt hours. You can jump to 4 kilowatt hours of storage. And that means that you can use induction cooktop and the AC unit pretty shamelessly. Obviously, there's some power management that needs to happen. But yeah, our AC unit is a Dometic 48 volt. In eco mode, it's only drawing about 480 watts, which means it's pretty easy to achieve free AC in the sun. Normally this is a max air fan. If you go for the AC unit, we're gonna add a little extra max fan here. The reason being is these are really airtight units, and you're gonna find that with everything closed, you're gonna want a little bit of ventilation. And even if your body heat is heating this thing up, bring in some fresh air. It's just mostly for fresh air. Here's our queen bed. We also include a lagoon table. So we've got a lot of guys at the shop that have families. They're small families, and so a request from a lot of people, of course, is to figure out how you can get your kiddo in the camper with you for your camping trip. A lot of people will be familiar with the lagoon table system. I see it's pretty common these days. But yeah, it stows away nicely. Yeah, here you go. Maybe it's your homie, maybe it's too cold, maybe it's your kid, but here you have a third sleeping spot, or maybe 2, it depends. An extra sleeping spot that's pretty easy to set up. Pop it back into place. And I can show you our storage real quick, which is nice. Definitely recommend stowing away your lagoon table when you're driving. Depends on what kind of roads you're on, but that thing can go knocking around pretty violently. Inside here, more storage. We've got a full hanging closet. It's a short hang, extra storage for whatever you want there. One more upper cabinet, 3 long. Some cubbies down here. And then you can see we have 2 floor storage hatches. Those are 5 inches deep. More storage here. You've got a full drawer for all of your pots, pans, and kitchenware. 2 more small drawers for whatever other bits you're bringing along. And then here, enough space for some extra cleaning. You'll also find here kind of a hidden feature. So we have porthole access for the straps. So this is really important because if you don't want to invest in a happy jack or a torque lift system, which can put you out, you know, $2,000 plus install, at least for this Outpost 6.5, you don't have to worry about that. You buy the camper, you can stick it on your truck. So we've got 20 gallons of water on board right here. Simple analog meter is going to tell you how much water you have. We have 2 light circuits. We have puck lights here, and then we have under cabinet and under countertop lights. This is your thermostat for your S-bar heater on the outside. This is an option that you can add. A water pump switch. So we do have an electric pump. It's a 20 PSI on-demand pump. So you just turn it on and you're ready to go. And we do have a rear scene light on the back in case you need to help light up a camp spot. Here is our EcoFlow Power Hub console. This thing is really powerful. I'm not going to go into all of it right now because it's just going to be a little bit too much. But one thing that's really cool about it is like right now you can see that we're pulling in 416 watts of solar. And with the AC running, we're running 680 watts. So that is not eco mode, but let's see if I can try that real quick. So we can drop our AC output way down. If you put it in eco mode, that's gonna help hold it cool using the sun. So right now you can see that we're actually charging, recharging. And one other, yeah, some fun little bits. Can't forget these. If you wanna be a responsible camper in the backcountry, maybe you need a toilet. So this is a regular Thetford wet flush cassette toilet. Little spot for your toilet amenities. And we do have an externally accessible shower sprayer, so you can wash off your bikes or take a quick rinse if you want. And the last thing that we don't want to forget is obviously a refrigerator. It's always nice to keep your stuff cold. Also runs off the sun. Like I mentioned, our big design objective is that you get off grid and you stay off grid. You don't have to juice up. And if you do, you have options like solar backpacks and whatnot. And that is the Outpost 6.5. Our website is outpostcampers.com.
I'm Dave Anderson. I represent Globe Trekker Incorporated. And we are an engineering solutions company, and we do all of the engineering so that you don't have to. So we do all the thermal break, aluminum extrusion. We do SIP panels to make it as absolute thermally efficient as possible. And we do everything from the small stuff like this small drop-in Gladiator box. So this is made for a Jeep Gladiator, and it's the smallest one that we make. But we do all of the panels, all the extrusions, everything is pre-cut for you. So all you have to do is glue it together and assemble it. So my business partner and I assembled this in a standard residential garage in just one day. So we started at 8 a.m. We were finished by around 10 minutes to 3, and we took an hour lunch. You know, we're a union, that kind of stuff. No, I'm just kidding about that. So we slid it out on a piece of plywood, and then we were able to put the brush guards on, because with the brush guards, it just wouldn't quite come out his garage door. So we make 25 different varieties to fit 25 different trucks, from the Tacoma to the Tundra to all the way up to the F350. So with an 8-foot bed. Those are all the drop-ins. Now, if you go above the F350, then that's when we go into the Expedition class. So this would be the lightweight Overland. Then we get into the larger Expedition class. This one has an R17 panel. I have a little section right here. So this is polyisosanurate. This foam is the closed cell. It is structural, so you can't squish it. It's not squishy foam like XPS or EPS or PUR. It also is the highest fire retardancy on the market. It's the best foam that you can get. And then we also know that you shouldn't laminate a hard or brittle surface to a soft surface. So we have what's called Asdel, which is a recycled polypropylene, as a backer for the FRP, and that is attached to the foam, and then another layer of Asdel on the inside attached to gel coat FRP. And this really helps hold everything together. There are some panel manufacturers that you can only do it in white, because if there's a different color here, the temperature ranges, what it'll do is start to delaminate. We know that's a problem, so we solved that problem by having a sub-laminate underneath our laminate. So it goes hard to medium to soft to medium to hard. And that is like one of the secrets of our recipe. So this being a true SIPS panel, it's very strong and fairly lightweight still. So that is what this is made of. This is a 19-foot cab over with a Super King overhang. We make these in 15-foot, 17, 19, and 21 foot. So all the way up to would fit like a F750, really large. We also make departure angle habitats and rectangle habitats up to 25 feet long. So monstrous things on very monstrous rigs. We have an integrated 80-20 rail that acts as a rain gutter, that acts as points where you can attach your corner caps, you can attach brush guards, you can attach awnings, whatever that you want to. It makes it very simple to make it yours, to integrate however you want to do your design. One of the best things about the extrusion, number one, it is anodized to the AAMA standard, which is what you would see in skyscrapers. We have a thermal break. The thermal break decreases the amount of thermal transfer from the hot to the cold or cold to the hot, or from the outside to the inside. So you don't have the problems with condensation that you normally would if you did not have a thermal break. It has integrated pockets here so that you can attach your your awnings, all your kind of items to. It has a wire chase. You can see that it has these glue pockets. These glue pockets are specifically designed because we actually called Sikaflex. Sikaflex is what we use. And they said Sikaflex 552 is the strongest if it is this thickness. So we designed this specifically for that thickness. So when you put a panel into this, you have, so you put a bead of caulk here, and when this panel goes in, you have 1, 2, and there's a little glue pocket right here for any excess, 3, 4, 5, 6 seals to seal this environment. And then you do a finish caulking on the outside, finish caulking on the insides for a total of 8 seals. So the odds of this leaking are extremely low. If you can get water past 8 seals, well, you probably did something wrong when you're doing your caulking. So it makes it for a very robust, very thermal efficient, and waterproof environment. Now that doesn't mean that you have to not worry about condensation, because condensation happens when the dew point reaches the same temperature of the surface. When that happens, within 2 degrees, water starts to accumulate on it. So in order to stop that from happening, you have to have some fans to kind of help circulate the air, because stagnant air is what really creates that dew point and allows that water droplet to form, where if you just increase the temperature or increase the airflow, you're going to help eliminate it. But you have a sealed environment from the weather on the outside, but you're also sealing the environment for the weather on the inside. So when you're breathing, when you're cooking lasagna or stuff like that, you're putting a lot of moisture in the air, and you have to do something to get rid of it. So you have to vent. So even with all of this composite materials, with the thermal break and the thermal efficient stuff, you still have to vent. And anybody that's an overlander that has their weight in salt, is a salty overlander, let's just put it that way, that's been around, knows that they have to do that. So even with the smaller extrusions that we do for the 1.5 inch lightweight overland, we also do have the thermal break as well. It is very advantageous for any 3D printed item. So you can make little towel hooks, and they go right into the 80-20. 8020.net probably has 5,000-6,000 different pieces that can fit into these slots. So it really makes it highly customizable to how you want it to be. Not to how I want it to be, but how you want it to be. What it would be really cool, and I would love to see this, is if somebody would put string LED lights inside those extrusions, and then they also make this really cool, a plastic cap that's clear. They also make it in a whole bunch of different colors. But you put that plastic cap in there, and then you really can't see it until you turn the lights on, and at nighttime you have like this really cool disco ball kind of thing. It's really kind of a party thing. I would love to see that someday. Somebody will do it if it's not going to be me. You can find us on the website www.rvglobetrekker.com. We also have a really cool YouTube page, RV Globe Trekker. check us out with probably 60 videos. And it really shows, because we're DIY, it shows how to build these in series. So, and there's also some educational videos in there too, stuff like thermal break and insulation and all kinds of things to really kind of help you decide what you need to have as an overlander, including what a zero torsion subframe is, how it works, what kind of pivots that you want in what direction, the considerations for those things. It really has a lot of information. So if you're looking for a good resource to get knowledge, go to RV Globe Tracker on YouTube and you'll find that information.